in this video, I want to share with you how to get your dog or puppy to learn to take food nicely or to have a soft mouth. So it is so natural for most dogs are going to get really jazzed up by food. My guys do this too. They get really excited and boom, they're like grabbing at your hand and all of a sudden they're biting you. So what I want to do is help you teach your dog how to be a little bit more calm around food and to take it nicely. It is their job to take it nicely. So what we're going to do is teach them that simply teeth on skin or moving towards that food doesn't get you what you want. Now, we are going to have your dog on leash so that they can't scamper away, or if you need to, you can absolutely apply a little bit of pressure to get them to stop coming to you, lunging towards you. So I'm going to share that with you with my other dog. We're going to add a prong collar for that, but you can use just a regular slip lead as well. So the basics here, like I said, is it is their job to take it nicely, and they're going to learn that chomping at your hand does not get me what I want, okay? So first of all, we're going to set your dog up, have them on leash, have their food. You can keep it a little less exciting by having their daily meal, so their kibble, rather than something that they're gonna get really excited about, like cheese or a hot dog or freeze-dried meat, whatever it is. Some tips to help you be super successful here is keeping the energy as calm as possible. So again, food is really exciting already, and we want to help your dog learn to slow down and take that food a little bit more nicely. How beautiful. One thing I would do is if you have multiple dogs, one dog at a time is super helpful. You being super cute. One dog at a time is super helpful. You keeping your energy calm is also going to be super helpful. You can also be really silent while you're doing this. So a lot of times when we're working together, we're going to talk about markers, and I'm going to tell you to tell your dog good when they're doing good. In this moment, what can happen though is when we build those markers, we build excitement in our dog. So if good equals food, then your dog is going to have a physiological response whether we want to or not. So if you can, just remain silent. If not, just keeping your energy and your words as neutral as possible is going to just help you and your dog succeed here. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to hold the food properly. So a lot of times when we're feeding our dogs, we're pinching it in between our fingers and we're just, that's prime for biting. So what I want you to do is I want you to hold it a little bit differently. Now I find it more comfortable to put it right here in between my forefinger and my middle finger, but if it's more comfortable for you in the middle, doesn't really matter. But I make scissors with my hand and I wedge the food right here, and then I just cover it with my thumb. So she has to actually wait for me to release it to be able to get access to that food. And so what we'll do is we'll have your dog either in a sit or on place. Place is perfectly fine too because it's a more calm exercise. And you can see she's already getting a little bit excited. So you're going to slowly present the food to your dog underhanded like you feed a horse. And if I feel teeth, there's two ways I can handle this. Luna's really gentle with her mouth. So if I feel teeth, I just withhold the food and I keep it there until she's licky and kissy and soft, and then I release the food. If your dog is a little more chompy, I'm going to show you again a little bit of troubleshooting at the end here, but if they're a little bit chompy, you simply remove your hand away, okay? So if I'm presenting it to her and I feel teeth, I can do this. And then we can try again. And again, if you find yourself staying good, we do want to keep that energy really, really low. If your dog starts, so I taught my guys to shake, dogs also will use their paws to kind of get what they want or to show a little bit of like demanding or dominance. So if they do that, just kind of push their hand away, or you can use the same process and that type of behavior doesn't get you what you want. Good. So you just remove the food that way. Good girl. And I want you to repeat this over and over and over again. This is just like any other type of habit building process. It's like building a muscle, so you want to repeat it over and over again. So relax with your dog, hang out in the living room if you want. You can do this while you're watching TV and simply grab their food and just repeat over and over again, taking food nicely. Good girl. Well done. Good job. No. If your dog is lunging towards your hand and snapping towards your hand, you might need to back up a little bit. So one of the things that can happen when you move your food away for a highly intense dog is they're gonna follow the food. They're gonna drive towards it. One of the challenging things is if I present it to him and he's moving towards it and I move it away, especially if I have to do it fast, he might come at me. So we can stop our dog's forward movement. This is not going to be a situation where we are giving them a correction. They might correct themselves a little bit, but we're just using a little bit of gentle guidance to stop the forward movement and work them through waiting patiently as I present the food. So again, if you find yourself trying to present their food slowly and your dog is like, boom, coming at you, back up a step and work them through this first. So let's say I have him in a sit, right? So no pressure on the leash. I'm trying to deliver it. He wants to move towards it. A little bit of leash pressure. Good job, buddy. Good. Brink. You can take your time and set yourself up. Good. Sit. Good job. So if I'm coming at him, a little bit of leash pressure. I might shorten this leash a little bit. Right? Don't lunge at my hand. I will bring it to you. Good, much better. Good, break. I'll share that with you all again. Sit. So dog lunges forward, little leash pressure back, move your hand. Good. Good job. Good boy. So I hope that was helpful, y'all. If you have any questions, please reach out and let me know, and I will see y'all later.